Welcome to another 5-9 Gaming Top 10 list. I am Alec Hunter, and today we will be counting down the top 10 free-to-play units that were released or awakened in 2020 for Dokkan Battle on both the global and Japanese side of the game. Joining me today is 5-9 Gaming writer Dr. Namor.
Yo.
And you can't do a free-to-play list without the free-to-play king. Welcome, Jay Fanta.
Yo, what's going on, guys? First time appearing on the 5-9 channel.
All right, we are happy to have you here. So, the way we made this list was we each created our own personal top 10 list of the units that were released this year. And then we used complex math, which we will show at some point during the video, to show you how we came to our aggregated top 10 list. But to kick things off, we're going to pass it over to Jay Fanta so he can tell us a little bit about his top 10 list.
All right, so my top 10 list consists of, well, it's pretty much the top 10 list, but I mean, they have their different opinions. My list is, I've considered both pay to play, but more of the free to play side because, you know, I'm fully free to play. So these cards that I've ranked, what I consider more useful. And then, so for the top unit, I have Ella Frieza, Gohan, number 3 is Ella Goku, the 1000-Day Goku is number 4, Demi King Piccolo at number 5, High School Gohan at number 6, 7 is Dabura and Babidi, Ella Krillin at 8, and Frieza number 9, as well as Ghost Tanks at number 10. Guess we'll be explaining those cards in the later part of the video.
Sure will. And moving on, Namor, you want to tell us about your top 10 list?
Yeah. I wanted to include more TORs. So I have 4 in the middle, as you can see. But the top 3, they have to be those guys. I mean, the Goku and Frieza and Goku again. They are just so good. There's like very little room for, you know, diversity up there, I guess. And yeah, we can explain every unit when we get to the final tier list.
Sounds good. And then as for myself, I like those long form events. So like Legendary Goku, Infinite Dragon Ball History, those types of things. So units that stack their attack and defense, especially their defense, make it pretty high on my list. I do have some personal bias towards my number 10 unit, the free-to-play Cumber. He is a unit that I've used to represent me online for quite some time, so if I'm swaying the votes a little bit, I apologize, but I can't make a top 10 list without that unit on there.
Biased.
a little bit, not gonna lie.
That's fair.
So that brings us to the actual aggregated list, which hopefully one of our editors will throw up an awesome little graphic with our math right here.
The amazing math.
I love math. So coming in at number 10, we've got Tech World Tournament Perfect Cell. Jay Fanta, what is amazing about this character?
So since he's like one of the latest cards to be awakened on this list, and he's actually just really solid as a support, extreme class support, and he gets that raised attack and defense when he supers. Namor, is it?
I believe so.
Yeah, and then
yeah,
and then if he's especially useful in Super Battle Road, which is great because he can get the additional super attacks as well. And I think that's the three most important things about the card.
Yeah, and he also has big bad bosses, but the big drawback is he shares the same name as the INT SBR cell.
Right. Yeah, and this is a unit that wasn't on my list because I'm a global main, so hate me in the comments if you choose. But I didn't really look at a whole lot of the JP units because I don't really know them. Obviously, there's some big ones further up the list we'll talk about, but he is a solid choice after reading over what he does. I can't wait until I'm able to play with this unit when he comes to global. Coming in at number 9, we have World Tournament LR Demon King Piccolo, the current global reward card.
Isn't it just both?
Oh, is it on
Yeah.
both as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no new one yet.
All right. I have not really had much of a chance to use this unit. I have him currently at 69%, but
Nice.
the numbers that he's putting up for damage are, I think, really good for not rainbowed LR. Namor, what were your thoughts on this unit?
Yeah, so this guy is really good, and he's extreme tech, which badly needed the help. And yeah, he's good overall. He's a cool unit too.
Yep. And he's
And,
an amazing tank. Orb changer.
Oh,
Really, really solid. Just really, really tanky. That's all I use him for. And because he's got a nuking passive, he does, like Alex said, hit pretty hard depending on how many orbs you collect. And it's the transformation that he does get. It's not too restrictive. It's a bit long. It's like 7 turns if you're not reaching the requirements. But it's sometimes if you verse DB Saga, World Tournament, or Dragon Ball Seekers, it's an instant transformation. So that's really good.
Coming in at number 8, we have the INT SBR Final Form Frieza.
Yes.
So Josh, what's great about this unit?
I consider him just like almost like a mini STR cooler in a way. With his awakening, he gets only if you're versing Goku's family, so that's where the drawback is. So when you verse Vegeta's family, it doesn't really count. But the man can lower attack, the man can raise attack infinitely, which are 2 properties that Cooler does have. He is a support if you're versing Goku's family. And he's got damage reduction built in, which is the best part about him. So he can tank when you're versing Legendary Goku event, pretty much anywhere, because there's no physical parts to deal with. And then, yeah, the attack and defense buff, included the damage reduction, makes him a really good tank. I think that's the most important thing about free-to-play is if they can tank and it can support, most importantly. Because you have pay-to-play units that will do the damage part of it anyway.
Namor, anything to add about Frieza?
He's kind of a gem for SBR, both the Wicked Bloodline one and the Extreme Class one. He's just really good overall, and yeah, I like him.
Oh, and Fierce Battle. Can't forget about Fierce Battle. Very rare to
Fierce
see.
Battle's a beautiful thing. All right, coming in at number 7, we've got the Super Battle Road Intelligence Goku. All-type lead, good support. He has his awakening on the JP side, so looking at him from the awakening aspect, or from the awakened aspect, what do you think about him, J Fanta?
I haven't used him personally because I haven't unlocked him, because that's just impossible for fully free-to-play right now, but just from, on paper, really good support and a major upgrade from, his pre-Z Awakening, I guess. That's all I can say about him.
Yeah. He's got attack and defense and 30% chance to dodge, I think, something like that.
Yeah, medium chance.
And his support unit too. He's just very good overall. I guess his name is just Goku, which can hinder him down the line, I think. But for now, he's really good.
Yeah, support units that also have decent leader skills, I support that 1000%. Coming in at number 6, we have Prime Battle Krillin. I personally feel this unit is one of the best free-to-play units in the game. Obviously, that's why he made this list. He is completely at home in the World Tournament. He probably is the best single free-to-play unit for the World Tournament, in my opinion. And then he's not too bad in any event that requires you to stack defense because of his 18 key.
Yep.
I could sit here and sing praises about this bald, beautiful man all day long, but I'm going to throw it over to Namor and see what he has to say about him.
Yeah, so he stacks defense, which is really good for any unit. And this guy for me is basically the World Tournament gem. I use him every time there's a tournament around and just gets the job done. Really, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
The biggest issue is the lack of categories, but I think that's fine for now.
And also that flat boost, but we can always pray for the future for
Yeah.
the Easy A soon, and then that will become a percentage boost, and then he's just going to, like, the potential he has is just insane. And right now he is the best Earthlings category leader, so that's still always going for him.
Yep, always nice to know that you have something to look forward to with a great unit.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 5 is a unit I regrettably didn't put on my list because up until recently I've never used him. We've got the World Tournament Strength Gohan. Namor, why am I an idiot for not having this guy on my list?
He's basically the best free-to-play TOR in the game. He's just good everywhere. Like, it doesn't matter where you put him. He has attack and defense, he has support, he has damage reduction no matter what. And he's Gohan, which is, you know, a cool character. But
he's so
that's
cool.
not the point.
So cool.
He's just... he's very, very good for any situation,
Yeah.
any battle, anything.
He's everything you want a free-to-play card to be, pretty much.
Yeah, I've used him recently in the Goku family category, Super Battle Road, and realized that I'm an idiot for not having this guy on my list. So coming in at number 4, leading off kind of the LR breakdown for the rest of the list here, we've got the Easy A Prime Battle, or I'm sorry, Super Battle Road Kid Gohan. Jay Fanta, what is amazing about this unit?
That I can 100% him. Nah. He's just I mean, with he's gotten an Easy A this year. I'm pretty sure it was this year. And, well, last year, technically, when we recorded.
Right.
Yeah, he's an all types leader for 120, so he's up there on the highest leader skills. And I really like him because, as you can tell by a list, I really favored like the defensive units. So he has like the damage reduction. All you need is a Goku, which is pretty easy. There's like a million Gokus in there in the game. And with these Easy A's, gets that attack and defense boost as well as 2 key. So really, really good. Although I haven't used him, I can already see how good he is. And he's 18 keys, pretty nice to have as well for some extra little bit of damage if you build him with additionals and stuff.
Anything to add on to that one, Namor?
Not really. Basically said everything. This guy is good overall.
Yeah, I like the fact that they stuffed him into that giant 8 power category, the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's interesting to see how free-to-play units have developed with the category system and where they become super useful. And the Easy A for this unit really pushed him over the top for me.
I mean, before he's Easy A, he was kind of just there for the leader skill. He was kind of useless.
Right, he was a trophy card, and
Yeah.
now he's relevant, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Speaking of fantastic Easy A's, in at number 3 we have the Prime Battle Goku Easy A. This guy's a monster. Like this is a prime example of, pun intended, I guess, of why Easy A's are in the game. This guy came out, he was like the first free-to-play LR, and he aged very, very poorly. The Easy A more than brings him into relevance, it brings him up into the meta, I think. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I agree.
It's so good. He's so strong. Percentage is just what you require with LRs these days. So that was like the biggest change. And I can definitely see why percentage is more favored than flat boost, obviously.
Yeah. This guy for me is very good. I think the only issue really is the links. But he is self-sufficient. It's just the problem with the rest of the rotation, but this guy is fine. No, he puts up crazy numbers, both attack and defense.
Yeah.
And he's really cool too.
And theoretically, if you have level 10 links on this guy with somebody that has the same links, this guy gets even more attack percentage, which is really, really crazy how much he gets just from level 10 links.
Heavy hitter for sure. Coming in at number 2, we've got the Easy A4 Prime Battle Frieza, where Goku was hurt by his link set. I think Frieza is primarily helped by his. I think that's why he eked out a spot higher on this list.
Yep.
Having big bad bosses on a free-to-play unit is so amazing.
One that's really strong as well. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he hits like a freaking truck. I mean, Namor, help us sing praises.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this guy has basically the best link set in the game. It's either him or Janemba, for me at least. But yeah, this guy is really, really good. There's really nothing you can go wrong with in terms of a build in the hidden potential.
Other than like max dodge or something. You wouldn't want to do max dodge.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Don't.
Yeah, this guy is just excellent.
Yeah, it's just easier for his link skills. Doesn't have that LR Goku problem. And he can greatly lower attack, which is awesome.
All right. And coming in at number 1, I think was no surprise to anybody except for maybe J Fanta. We've got the Easy A 1000 Day Goku. Probably the most tedious unit to get. Because it's all about time. Like,
Time.
2,000 days is, what, a little over 5 years?
Yeah, something like
Pretty
that.
close to 5 years? Something like that. It's
6
ridiculous.
Years or 5 years. 2
yeah,
million years might as well be.
it might as well be at this point in the life of the game, which I guess could bring this unit down. But what he does after 2,000 days, he is the ultimate free-to-play unit, in my opinion. He's got that leader skill that helps all types, and they just made him like a step above. I think it'll be a long time before some other free-to-play unit comes along and takes that crown. Namor, I know that you are in support of this unit being in number 1. Why do you support that?
First of all, he is basically the best trophy card in the game, besides being the best free-to-play one. He's a milestone card, which is
fattest flex.
I think it's the only one in the game, and he's got that leader skill. He's got good effects on his super attack. His passive is wild. He gives himself key and attack and defense, and he heals so much. And he's got that crit chance or something, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's also crazy.
The only reason why I didn't put him as top, like, number 1 spot is because he just relies on too much orbs to be consistent for me, especially when I'm running, you know, free-to-play team. I don't have, like, the orb changes that are required for this card to always be feeling him. That's the only problem I have with him. But yeah, I used him before. He's really, really awesome if you do get the orbs. And I think maybe like the only drawback is maybe the links. What do you guys think? The links aren't the craziest, right?
His links
I think
aren't
they're
the
fine.
best, but yeah, I think they're okay at the end of the day. I mean, for a free-to-play Goku unit, I think he's pretty solid for links.
Yeah, and the thing is, you don't need like the whole field to make him good. You just give him like 4 orbs and he's a killer.
Sometimes
you know?
I struggle with 4 orbs, man.
Sometimes.
That's weird. Well, the new Janemba is kind of the same. Well, we'll leave it to the other guys.
All right, so that brings us to the end of our aggregated list for the top 20 free-to-play units of Dokkan Battle in 2020. Let us know down in the comments if you guys agree with us, if you hate the fact that I put free-to-play Cumber on my list, if you like the fact that J Fanta didn't rank 1000 Day Goku as number 1. let us know. Let us know your top 10. And if you guys want to, go ahead and hit us up over at Twitter at 59gaming1. Check us out on Twitch. And as always, be good to each other.
See ya.